Once upon a time, there was a young man by the name of Charles. Charles lived in New Jersey, the big city, next to the big city. One of the fun things that he liked to do for fun was play basketball. He would go out to the courts, practice his dribbling, sometimes shoot for the net, sometimes get a basket. Yay! He would do it all night long, over and over in the big city. And there's nothing better to do than play basketball. He was good at other sports too, but basketball was one of his better sports. But one day he decided to leave New Jersey and go to Canada. And he started a new life in Canada. And that new life involved some different people that he got to know. One of which was a little boy by the name of Nigel. Hi, I'm Nigel. Anyways, Nigel and Charles, they would play and they would hang out quite a bit. They would do all sorts of things together, most of which would be watching TV, watching sports on TV. Nigel would talk about how much fun he had playing soccer. Charles would talk about his basketball days. But then one day, Charles said, "Hey, Nigel." Nigel said, "Yes." And then Charles said, "Do you want to play some basketball?" And then Nigel said, "You betcha!" And so Charles showed Nigel what a basketball was and how to dribble a basketball, and then he would pass it to Nigel, and then Nigel would try doing it as well, and he was pretty good at it a bit. And he passed it back to Charles, and then Charles would show him the right way to do it, and then he would occasionally hit him in the head, and then they would get into other forms of basketball that involved shooting, and then Charles would show him, "No, this is how you do it." Yeah, he would get it in. And Charles had a bit of a height advantage over Nigel, but Nigel was a scrappy young lad, and so he knew not to pick up the ball with his feet, but sometimes he would anyways, and he would get a basket, and then Charles would say, "Hey, Charles," or "Hey, Nigel, you should get the basket and the ball," or the ball and the basket, yeah, okay. So he passed the ball to Nigel, and Nigel took one final shot from the three-point. Did it go in? And it went in. Yay! Yay! Everyone was happy except for Nigel because his feet had disappeared completely and he was floating in midair. Well, so they had a grand old time together until Nigel just died. He died from having a stick up. He had a stick up his back and he just died. Anyways, he came back to life. And from that day, he said, "Thank you, Charles. I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Charles.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Charles."